Hi, welcome back to LeetCode. Today I'm going to discuss LeetCode problem 2491. So divide players into teams of equal skills. So you are given a positive integer array skill of even length, okay, n, where skill I denotes the skill of the ith player. Divide the player into n by 2 teams of size 2 such that the total skill of each team is equal. The chemistry of a team is equal to the product of the skills of the players on that team. Return the sum of the chemistry of all the teams. Return -1 if there is no way to divide the players into teams such that the total skill of each team is equal. So suppose our team is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 players are there, and this is the skills of those 4 players. Now if here actually n is equal to 4, right? So how many teams will be there? Teams will be 4 by 2, 2 teams will be there. Now suppose in one team I have placed 1, okay, whose skill is 1. Now what will be the another person for this team? It could be 2, 3, 4, any one of these, right? Suppose, okay, but who will be placed? So what is the total? They mentioned that the total skill of each team will be equal, right? So what is the total skill for the input array? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So this is actually 3, 6, 10, right? So if I have to create 2 teams, they mention that each skill of each team actually same. So suppose there actually X team is there, okay. In general, X team is created. We have created X team. X means n by 2, and the total skill actually is S. This is a total skill for the input array. Now they mention that skill of each team is actually equal. So X team actually we have created, and suppose X teams and S is the total skills, okay, and Y is skill of each team. Skill of each team, okay. Now what should be the equation for this situation? X team, Y is the skill of each team. So the total skill will be X into Y, X number of teams, and Y total skill of each team, and this should be equal to X S, right? This is clear. Now what should be the Y? Y should be S by X. It is clear. So for skill of each team will be Y, and what should be the expression? X S by X. So first of all you have to check that S, whatever the S, like total skill is divisible by number of teams or not. So it should be equal to 0. This is one condition. Now if it is divisible, like second case, if it is not equal to 0, that time we have to return -1, because we can't actually create, because it is not divisible. Suppose the one situation 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, suppose 5. So what will be the total skill? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5. It is 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 11. And what are the number of teams? Number of teams will be 4 by 2, it will be 2. So whatever actually combination you try, it should be like 5 plus 6, 5,6, 2 team. One team will get actually score 5 skill, and another team will get 6, right? But not will be equal to 5.5 and 5.5. Both are not possible because they mentioned this actually integer number, right? So this is not possible. That's why whenever check whatever total skill, it is divisible by number of teams or not. If it's not 0, then return -1, right? Now case 2 is if it is divisible, means suppose for this example 1, 2, 3, 4, our total skill is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, it is 10, and number of teams is equal to 4 by 2, it is 2 teams we will create. So skills for each team is equal to, what will be the skills for each team? 5. One team will get 5, another team will also get 5, right? This is clear. Now what will check? Suppose this is our number 1. What will do? We know this is our number, current 1. Then what should be the next, like what will be another number for this team? This should be this 5 minus 1, right? This should be 5 minus 1, because 5 is the total skill for each team, and we already got another number 1. So another number will be 5 minus 1. So the team will look like 1, 4. So I will check, is there any 4 or not? Okay, there is another 4. So this possible, actually possible, right? Now go to the next number is like 2. So what should be the another number for this team? This will be 5 minus 2, right? So it will be 2, 3. So I'll check, is there any 3 or not? Yes, there is any 3. So it is correct. So we have already traversed all the numbers. So our answers, we have to return what? Our answer will be 1 into 4 plus 2 into 3. 2 into 3. So it will be 4 plus 6. So we have to return 10. Right? It is clear. Now there should be another case actually possible. How? Like this is a valid case. Valid case means we actually generate teams, 2 teams validated, right? Now another situation is possible when the array is 1 plus 3 plus 4 comma 10. Okay, so what is the total skill here? 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 10. So it will be 8 team, right? So number of teams here will be 4 elements are there. So number of teams will be 4 by 2. It will be 2. So 2 teams will create. Now skills of each team will be 18 by 2. It will be 9, right? It is 9. Now what will check that can we create 2 teams where each sum of skill actually is 9, right? So first of all I'll come to this 1. So what should be the next another element of this team? 9 minus 1, right? So this should be 1, 8. It should be. I will check, is there any 8 or not? I will check, okay, there is no 8 in the whole array. So that time we can't actually create this pair. So that time, from that point of time, we have to return -1, because we do not need to check any other pair, because we can't create any pair with 1. Because if we want to create a pair with 1, that time the next another element we need actually 8 that is not present. So that time, that's why we have to return -1, right? It is clear. So logic is clear. Now go to the actually code level, like how actually we can actually check that. What will do? First of all, I will take actually just go to the code. Actually it will be easy. How to actually code? So this is the code. So now we have taken it to one variable total skill. This actually store the total skill of the input array, and we have taken a map. Why map? Because we are checking, right, that this is the A. So skill minus A is present or not. Skills minus A, the second element is present or not in the array. So I'll state the map, right? So map will return that this element is present or not. If it is not present, that time also we have to return -1. Else the frequency should be also same. Like suppose I have seen actually A twice. Okay, so frequency of this map will be A against value will be 2. Now whatever we want, skill minus A, that we have seen actually suppose thrice. Okay, then what will happen? We can create 2 pair, A comma skill minus A. This is one pair. A comma skill minus A, this is second pair. But third pair is not possible because A is not present, but skill minus A we have extra, right? So that time also we have to return -1. That's why the frequency of A and the frequency of skill minus A, that should be equal, right? So just go to the actual code again. So That's why we have taken a map for actually storing the number I have seen and the how many times I have seen this. That's why the name is actually frequency. And now iterating the skill array. Now I will adding the total skill into the total skill variable plus is equal to I, and the frequency I am storing this frequency of I will be increased by 1 because first time we are saying, second time, third time. Okay, that's increasing by 1. Now we will return an answer variable that we have to return actually, and n is the number of actually elements. So that number of groups will be what? N by 2, right? N number is present, then the number of group will be n by 2 because each group has 2 elements. Now what will be the skill for each group? That should be total skill by number of groups, right? Now if it is not divisible, I've already mentioned, suppose this total skill actually 11 and we have actually want to create 2 groups. This is not possible because one group will get 6, another will 5. Suppose in this way 4 to 7 also possible, but this is not actually equal because all number is integer. So that's why I'll from check if it is the module of this value number of groups is not equal to 0. That's from that point of view I return -1. If it is 0, that time also this is possible because I have already mentioned here that suppose I have seen 1, but our target is actually 9 minus 1. 9 is the target like sum of each group, and we have already seen 1, but there is no element present 8. From that point also we have to return -1. That we have to also check. So that's why I am iterating the frequency map where I have stored the number and how many times I have seen this. So from first index, what I will get? I will get the number A. So what will be the next element for that team? What is the total skill for each group? Minus A, group skill, like it will be actually here 4, like for this area 1 2 3 4. So total skill actually is 10 by 2, so 5. So first of all I have stored actually 1. So for 1 this is A and B will be 5 minus 1 4, right? It is clear. A will be 1 and B will be 5 minus 1, it will be 4, correct? So I'll check is this 4 is present in the frequency map or not. If it is I will check A already was seen because I have iterating the frequency, but I have not checked not iterating B. That's why I am calling the frequency in the frequency map and check B is equal to frequency dot end. That means it not present in the whole array. Else it may be present but frequency is different. Frequency of A not equal to frequency of B. That time also I have to return -1. I've already explained this situation. I have seen A twice and skills minus A thrice, but we can create 2 pair, but 1 pair will be extra, that is we can't create. So that time also we have to return actually -1. So that's why I'll check if it is equal to or not. Frequency should be equal. If it is not equal, that time also return -1. Else what will happen? I will store the this frequency. Like what I have to return? I have to return actually product of each team, the sum of the product. So if it is a team of A comma B, so I have to return A comma B plus another team is a C comma D, then I have to return plus C into D, right? So here actually how many actually team are possible? Frequency of A, because here actually you can check frequency is both should be same, so both should be 3 3 or 2 2. So 2 team will be created where 2 team will be created with A comma B. So what will do? I'll just do what is the score for or chemistry for one team? 2 into 3, 2 into 3. Like here actually 1 into 4. What is the score? What is the chemistry for this team? 1 into 4 means A into B, right? This is the chemistry of one team. And how many teams will be created? The frequency of A or frequency of B, because both should be same. So into here actually it is suppose 1. Okay, so that's why 1 into 4 into 1. So this is actually 4, right? It is clear. So answer I will store actually 4 now. Now go to the next again. What will be the frequency of this? Twice 2. A will be 2 and B should be what? 5 minus 2, it will be 3. So I will check 2 and 3 both frequency is 1 1, so no problem. Go to the this line again, line number 28. So I will store answer I will add what? I will add what is the chemistry of one group? 2 into 3, and number of groups is again 1. Okay, now go to the next map, next element of the map. Next element should be 3. Okay, so what should be the B now? This is A. B should be 5 minus 3, it will be 2, right? So it will be check both frequencies same or not. Yes, 2 and 3 both present once, each present one time. So I will come to this line number 20 again. I will add this into the answer variable. So I will store what? 3 into 2 into 1. Here actually A is 3, B is 2. Here actually A is 2, B is actually 3. Now go to the next is again A actually 4, and B will be 5 minus 4, it will be 1, right? So both are present 1, so frequency is same. So I'll go to the again line number 28. So I'll check, I'll store what? 4 into 1 into 1. So this actually what actually the answer variable now is 4 plus 6 plus again 6 plus 4. So this is actually 20. So you can check actually we have actually taken 2 times. 2 times why? 2 into 3, 1 for 2 into 3, and 1 for 3 into 2. This is we have repeated once. Again 4 into 1 and 1 into 4, right? So that's why before returning this we will return answer by 2. Why actually calculating twice? Because we are iterating the map, frequency map. Here actually first I will come to for A, then again I will come for B, right? We are calculating A into B and then B into A. That's why, but it's okay, we already know that. That's why I return answer by 2. Otherwise it will be very complicated to actually check. We have actually we can just do that actually, like whenever we actually doing this, we actually just delete this B from the actually map. You can do that actually. Okay, so this is clear. So what is the time loss to this? Like here actually we are iterating input array, so time loss will be big of n, and here actually we are iterating map, so there can be n distinct number. So the map will be take this also to actually big of n. So total time complexity will be big of n. And space complexity we are taking a map, or suppose n numbers are unique or distinct, so that time also space will be big of n. It is clear? If you like the explanation, please like the video. If you not yet subscribe to the channel, please subscribe it. And if you need doubt, you can comment that I will actually clear that. Thank you.